Today I will be simulating into the year 2030 to see where all the top players in the Premier League end up. And up first we have Manchester City. Haaland, now 28 and 94 rated, has made a shocking move to Chelsea. Yep, Chelsea just keep collecting stars like they're playing FIFA career mode. Meanwhile, Jack Grealish, he stayed put at City, now 33 and 81 rated, probably still cruising around in his Gucci gear. Then there's Gundogan, who, at 38 and 76 rated, has made a heartwarming return to Borussia Dortmund. Guess he's reliving those glory days. Ederson, now 35 and 81 rated, he's off to Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia, cashing in on that oil money. But wait for this. Ruben Dias, 32 and 84 rated, has moved to Roma. Now that's a curveball no one saw coming. Bernardo Silva, at 34 and 84 rated, he's packed his bags for Barcelona. No surprise, probably had his Catalan phrase book ready since 2022. The real kicker though? Phil Foden, now 29 and 77 rated, has gone off to China. Yep, Cole Palmer benched him for the World Cup, and now Foden's learning Chinese, probably getting tips from Lingard, since both of them got dropped from the England squad. And last but not least, Kevin De Bruyne is now 38 and 80 rated, chasing that Saudi paycheck at Al Ahly. Honestly, can't blame him. After all he's done, he's earned every penny. From the blue side of Manchester, we move north to see how Newcastle United's squad has developed. Callum Wilson, now 37 and rated 77, has joined Al Ittihad. Seems like he's cashing in on a Saudi payday for his last few seasons. Fabian Schär, also 37, has grown to an 85 rating at Bayer Leverkusen. Those Swiss genes must be keeping him going. Joelinton, at 32 and rated 90, he's become a midfield monster at Bayern Munich. Who would have thought he'd end up as one of the world's best after starting as a striker at Newcastle? Anthony Gordon, at 28 and rated 87, he's now at Borussia Dortmund, becoming the new Jadon Sancho. Sven Botman, at 29 and rated 87, made a surprising move to Atletico Madrid. Looks like he's gone from Geordie Shore to La Liga. Nick Pope, still going strong at 37 and rated 79. Kieran Trippier, now 38 and rated 71, is at Watford. Definitely doesn't fit in there. Bruno Guimaraes, at 31 and rated 89, he's bossing the midfield at PSG. Seems like the oil money followed him. Alexander Isak, at 29 and rated 91, has made a big move to Arsenal, possibly following in the footsteps of Zlatan internationally and Thierry Henry in the Premier League. And finally, Sandro Tonali. At 29 and rated 81, he's playing in Saudi Arabia. Looks like he's gone where the money flows, and maybe he's now free to bet as much as he likes, just like Ivan Toney. Now, from the northeast to Merseyside, let's take a look at what's become of Liverpool's top players. Darwin Núñez has moved to Chelsea. Yep, Chelsea now have Cristiano Mudryk and Darweezy up front. Good luck to any defenders trying to stop that chaos. Next, Andrew Robertson has returned to Hull City. Guess he's going full circle. Probably just wanted to retire where it all started. Or maybe he's missing those Yorkshire pies. And then there's Trent Alexander-Arnold, off to Real Madrid, of course. With Carvajal out, it was only a matter of time. Trent's probably been practicing his Spanish just to hang with Vinicius, Bellingham, and Mbappe. Now, here's a shocker. Alisson has joined Ronaldo in Saudi Arabia. Didn't see that coming, because you'd think he would go back to Brazil. Thought Ederson would be first, but Pep's probably got him locked in with some Jedi mind tricks. Oh, and Virgil van Dijk, he's also joined Real Madrid. Can you imagine a back four of Mendy, Van Dijk, Militao, and Trent? Forget defense, they should be scoring goals too. And lastly, Mo Salah has packed his bags for Saudi Arabia to join Benzema. No surprises there, he's probably already picked out his favorite sand dune for some downtime. Up next, we cross over to Liverpool's greatest rivals, Manchester United, to see where their stars have landed. Garnacho's off to Sporting Lisbon, going backwards in Ronaldo's career path instead of forwards to Real Madrid. What's he thinking? Maguire went all the way to China, probably on a quest to find Lingard. Rashford to Borussia Dortmund? He must be trying to replicate what Sancho did, but hopefully with better results. And Luke Shaw? He's gone back to Southampton, likely gearing up to retire on the same bench he started on. Now, the GOAT Antony has joined Wolves. Maybe he'll start doing those wild celebrations again, but this time he'll claim he's just imitating a real wolf. Bruno Fernandes made a big move to PSG, which sounds exciting, but let's be real. It just means his Champions League drought will continue. Casemiro went to the MLS because even Saudi Arabia said, nah, you're cooked, lil bro. And Onana, he's back at Inter, probably hoping to find the form he left behind. Because, let's face it, he's been about as reliable as a leaky kettle at United. From Manchester to the capital, we now switch focus to Chelsea and their fortunes in 2030. Cole Palmer is 27 and 94 rated, the best player in the world without question. Christopher Nkunku, he's 31 and 82 rated, but now he's playing for PSG, still a top playmaker. Next up, Nicholas Jackson is 28 and 87 rated. He's been proving everyone wrong, so it's time to apologize. Jackson is that good now. João Felix, at 29 and 78 rated, he's ended up at Leipzig. Looks like his roller coaster of a career didn't go well after all his hype. Enzo Fernandez, at 28 and 79 rated, he's back at River Plate. Do you think his career will go up or down after the 2024-25 season? Moises Caicedo is 27 and 89 rated, and looking like the next N'Golo Kanté, he's dominating Chelsea's midfield. Levi Colwill, he's 26 and 90 rated, an absolute beast of a center back. Definitely one of the top CBs in the world right now. Comment hashtag CMFCFam. If you made it this far into the video, the first person to comment this, I will do your suggestion for a YouTube short. And it can be literally anything. Back to the video. Reece James, 29 and 88 rated, made a surprise move to Barcelona. Meanwhile, Malo Gusto is 26 and also 88 rated, still with Chelsea. So, who would you rather have? Reece James or Gusto at right back? Marc Cucurella, he's 30 and 78 rated, now playing for Atletico Madrid and still making that hair famous. Staying in London, it's time to explore Arsenal's lineup and where their talents have ended up. Let's start with Thomas Partey, and he's retired. A sad, sad day for Arsenal fans. Or wait, actually, he just moved to China because, well, he's been terrible. Maybe he's out there learning Chinese and getting some language lessons from Lingard. Zinchenko, though, is somehow still at Arsenal. Can you believe that? He must be playing as a striker now with how bad Gabriel Jesus has been over the past 2 seasons. Honestly, if Zinchenko's scoring goals, anything is possible. Havertz, on the other hand, went back to Leverkusen, and it looks like Xabi Alonso is building an absolute monster of a team there. Havertz has finally found his form again this season, and it's looking good for them. As for Gabriel, he's joined Bayern Munich. His partnership with Eric Dier would actually probably be gracefully, amazingly outstanding. Promise him not glazing. Meanwhile, after Rudiger's comments about Saliba actually went ahead and joined Real Madrid. And Saka, what the fuck are you doing? I have no idea what's going on, but trust me, bro, you're not Saul Campbell. Just stop trying. Declan Rice finally made his long-awaited move to Chelsea, where he rightfully belongs. And Odegaard, he made the controversial move to Atletico Madrid, which is kind of wild, since, if you didn't know, he used to play for Real Madrid. Drama everywhere. Next, we stick around North London to dive into the fate of Arsenal's fierce rivals, Tottenham Hotspur. Dominic Solanke, now 31 and 84 rated, is back at Bournemouth, probably had enough of not winning trophies and returned to win some Player of the Month awards. Richarlison, he's 32 and 77 rated at Red Bull Salzburg, still celebrating disallowed goals like he did at Spurs. Mickey van de Ven, at 28 and a 92 rated beast, is at Man City. Pep's probably turned him into the next inverted something. Destiny Udogie, he's 26 and 84 rated, living it up in Monaco. Guess he prefers casinos to Thursday night football at Spurs. Dejan Kulusevski, he's 29 and 79 rated at Sporting CP. Probably still wondering why Conte never let him shine. Pedro Porro, at 29 and 87 rated, he's finally at Barcelona, actually winning some trophies instead of getting Spursy. Guglielmo Vicario, 32 and 78 rated, is Bayern's backup now, probably still behind Neuer. Christian Romero, he's 31 and 75 rated, back at Boca Juniors, still tackling like a madman. James Maddison found his level at 32 and 80 rated, joined Solanke at Bournemouth. Maybe they've started a Spurs rejects club on the coast. And lastly, Heung-min Son, still at Spurs, 36 and 81 rated, dragging them to mid-table while being football's nicest guy, heading south to the coast. Let's check in on Brighton and Hove Albion and see where their players have moved. Simon Adingra's now at Chelsea, 27 years old and 86 rated. Chelsea couldn't resist another winger. For £90 million, of course. Bart Verbruggen, he's now a 92 rated monster at Bayern Munich. Brighton turned him into a star, and now Bayern's reaping the rewards. Igor, at 31 and 73 rated, ended up at Gladbach, enjoying the quiet life in Germany. João Pedro, Chelsea again, at 27 and 85 rated, probably for £100 million. Lewis Dunk, Dunk, still going strong at 37, now a 74-rated veteran at Nottingham Forest. Matt O'Reilly, another Chelsea signing at 28 and 91 rated, this time for £110 million. What's a transfer window without Chelsea buying more Brighton players? Moises Weafer, also at Chelsea, 29 and 84 rated, for another £80 million. At this point, call them Brighton B. As Behdad Eghbali said, he just wants to create a better Brighton. Pervis Estupiñán, now 31 and 74 rated, another victim of Manchester United's curse. And finally, Kaoru Mitoma, he's at Spurs, 32 and 82 rated. Guess his dribbling finally made Levy open his wallet. Brighton's stars are all over Europe, and Chelsea's spending more on them than their academy. And finally, we stay on the South Coast to round things off with Southampton's squad and their journey in 2030. Cameron Archer's hit the big time at Barcelona, now 27 and 89 rated. Guess he traded the rain at St. Mary's for the sunshine in Spain. Meanwhile, Tyler Dibling, at just 23 and already 88 rated, made his way to Real Madrid. From Southampton's youth team to the Bernabeu, not bad for a lad who used to tear up the U18s. Flynn Downs, he's 30 and 80 rated, now playing for Aston Villa, probably hoping Unai Emery can help him unlock his inner prime Busquets. Aaron Ramsdale's still kicking it at 31, 82 rated, but now he's moved to Milan. Must have finally found a team that can actually defend. Sugawara's at Bayern, 83 rated at 29 years old. Seems like Bayern's still collecting random fullbacks for fun. Kyle Walker-Peters? Yeah, looks about right. He fits right in. Jan Bednarek at 33 has landed at some random Italian club with an 80 rating. His career's doing as well as his memes did at Southampton. Ryan Fraser at 35 and 58 rated, he's lost his two legs. At least, he's getting screen time in Welcome to Wrexham now. Mateus Fernandes at 24 is 84 rated and tearing it up at Atletico Madrid. Looks like his career is doing the opposite of Southampton's season. And finally, Taylor Harwood Bellis is 22 and already 87 rated at Manchester United. Let's hope he's learned more than just how to score own goals from Harry Maguire. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and like the video and share it with your next-door neighbor's horse.